Hey everybody, my name is Paige and I am 7 weeks postpartum today. Crazy how fast it's gone by. My baby is 7 weeks and he's fitting 3-month-old clothes. I just put his newborn clothes away and it just makes me so sad. He used to be so small, but he's getting so cute and he's laughing and he's starting to kind of talk to us in his baby language, and it's crazy. It just goes by so fast. Feels like we just had him, but it's life, newborn life. You just gotta soak it up, love it. So this channel is basically to document my health and fitness routine postpartum. I exercised previous to pregnancy, was pretty fit, never really achieved my peak fitness goals, but I exercised consistently throughout pregnancy. Wasn't really able to exercise too much in the first trimester because I was sick, but towards the end I exercised quite a bit, and I exercised this past week because that was my 6th week. But previous to the 6th week I did some walking and stuff from birth to 6 weeks. But this past week was really when I started exercising. So it's gonna be fun to see the progression of how my body is changing and how I can rebuild my core, strengthen my pelvic floor. So if you want in on the ride, click the subscribe link below and you'll get an update every week of exercises, of where I'm at. I'm gonna post things that I'm learning, food. And this isn't like I'm going on some crazy diet or a fitness challenge. I'm literally living a normal lifestyle and showing you how you can implement some of this into your own life. If you are, if you just had a baby and you want to do this with me, click the subscribe link below and follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna be posting every day what exercises I'm doing, what food I'm eating, and it'll be super fun. So in this video I am sharing 6 ab exercises, 6 ab exercises that are gonna isolate the lower abdominal muscles and really strengthen the core. As we all know, women get that baby pooch and we don't want that. We really want to focus on rebuilding those muscles and tightening everything together. So these moves are meant to isolate those muscles. So just stay tuned. Here it is. Okay, so we're gonna get into the workout portion of this video. As I mentioned, these exercises target the lower abdominal muscles. I do want to say though that the lower abs and the upper abs, they're not separate. They are all part of the rectus abdominis 6-pack muscle, but they work separately in stabilizing one area and moving the other. And a lot of exercises, they just target and activate the upper abs. Or I guess I would say that the upper abs just kind of take over because they are a stronger muscle. So these exercises are really going to target the lower abs. And as we do these exercises, it's really important to activate the core, and I'll show you how to do that by a pelvic tilt. But without further ado, let's get started. I've got my little list of exercises here. Okay, hope you can see me. Good. Maybe I should turn a little bit this way. If you don't have an exercise mat or carpet, feel free to just grab a beach towel or a bathroom towel. Any of those work. I filmed this video at the beach and a big wave came and hit me from the backside. Oh, it was not good. All right, so the first exercise that we are going to do is kind of an alternating lower leg lift. And as I mentioned, we want to activate the core, and we want to do a pelvic tilt. So you should have try to get rid of any space between your lower back and the mat. So kind of tilt your hips up and suck your belly button in to your spine. And you're going to want to really focus on sucking the belly button into the spine throughout this whole exercise and keeping that gap closed, because that is going to help target these lower abs. Now, a lot of these exercises might seem pretty easy because, you know, we're keeping our head down, so we're not really activating the upper portion of our abs, but we're really gonna focus on the lower abs. So for this exercise, we're going to lift our legs up so that they are kind of in an L shape. Lift your arms up above your head, and you're going to alternate one leg with the opposite arm. And as you lower, breathe in, and as you lift up, breathe out, and pull that belly button into the spine, okay? So what we're gonna do, inhale, exhale, bring that belly button into the spine. Okay, and we're gonna do this exercise for 20 reps. Here we go. Now, it may be tempting to lift your head up to make it harder, but we really want to target those lower abs. So just focus on, whoops, I'm not doing this right. Just focus on activating and really getting that gap of your lower back. Suck that belly button in. I'm having a hard time talking and exercising. I'm really feeling these. You know that after pregnancy, your core is just so weak, and this will really help rebuild it. As I mentioned, I'm in the 7th week of postpartum, and I'm really trying to do these every day. Okay. One more. Great job. All right. The next exercise is going to be very similar to what we just did. You're going to basically lower ab taps. Begin lying on your mat with your feet slightly apart, just like we are. Activate your core, and you're going to keep your hands on your hips and lift your legs back up to where they were, and just slowly lift one, alternating, and tap down on the floor. Breathing out as you move your legs up and down, and just kind of take a breath and breathe in. We're going to start. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really suck that belly button into the spine. 8, 9, 10. 10 more. 10, 9. It's so easy to forget about tilting your pelvis, so really focus on tilting it, keeping your form. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I really am feeling these. I did abs yesterday, so it's even more. Okay, the next exercise is low ab transverse ab knee lifts. Basically, we're going to lay
stay on the floor like this. Activate your core by drawing the belly button in toward the spine, and we're going to lift both knees up and raise our hips about 1 to 3 inches off the ground. And it's okay if it's even just 1 inch. Really focus on pulling that belly button into the spine. Ready? We're going to go for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm trying to control it as it comes down, but as you see, I kind of flopped down because my abs are weak, but really try to control that movement and as you bring it down. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Next exercise, we are going to turn over into a plank position. And basically, I untied my shirt, so it's flopping down. Just gonna tuck it in. All right. We're gonna be in a lower plank, keeping your hips squared to the floor, and you're gonna lift your hips up into kind of like a downward dog, and then back down flat. Now make sure you bring your hips in line with your shoulders. And we're gonna do this for 20. These are actually really hard. Ready? Here we go. Pulling that belly button into your lower back. 5, 15 more. 10 more. Here we go. 10, 9, 8. Watch your form. It's easy when you get tired to compromise it. If it's too hard, go on your knees. That's a good modification. You have 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. I felt that. All right. Next exercise. I'm gonna do some ab drops. Place your hands behind your head. We're not gonna lift the head, but we're just gonna have our hands here. Lift your legs in a bent position, and we're just going to lower and tap our heels to the ground and up. All while tucking that belly button into the spine. I'm gonna say it over and over because it's so easy to forget, as well as trying to fill in that gap between your lower back and the mat. There's always going to be a small little gap there, but always really focus on trying to flatten it. Okay, here we go for 20. Inhaling down, exhaling up, pulling that belly button into the spine. 10 more, here we go. 10, 9, pull that belly button into the spine. It's so hard. And don't give up if you feel like you can't do it, because as you're thinking about it and as you're trying to do it, you are working those muscles and you're gonna get stronger. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, good job. You should be feeling your lower abdominal section by now. And our very last exercise is going to be lower ab lifts with a hip raise. And don't let your core take over with your stronger muscles, which are up here. Really pull that belly button in and focus on the lower abdominal. You've got it. Okay, here we go. We're going to start with our toes to the ground. Bring them in toward our chest. Lift our hips up and lower back down. Exhaling as we lift up. Inhaling as we lower down. All right? You can start up here. That way you can inhale and exhale. I think that's easier. All right, here we go. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale, pulling that belly button in toward the lower back. Really make sure there's no gap as you lower. It's really hard. Oh. 10 more, here we go. You got this. This is our last exercise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, great job. Great thing about using a beach towel as your mat is you don't have to have a towel, a sweat towel. You're just 2 in 1. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you felt your abs. Keep up with these exercises. I'm definitely going to be doing them every day. And if you follow my Instagram, you'll be able to see the progress of how my abs are changing by doing these exercises. Thanks. I'll see you soon.